man because he gets us up on air all the time. Lorna, I'm still loving these because they seaweed crisps. And I know we've got Weight Watchers, and I eat so strangely. I think I've been a Weight Watchers graduate since I was 12 years old. So for me, it's been a really, really long time that they put me on preteen as Weight Watchers. My mom used to weigh my food, and we had the scale and everything. So I'm always conscious. And this, what a great option to potato chips. If you're going to want something, right? Yeah. I know you tell me these are the processed ones, but you can get the seaweed pieces that aren't. So they're a lot less caloric and a lot less salty.
They have organic, and I mean, if you go to the Asian stores, they'll have quite a few in the flavored, and I love those things. I eat them all the time,
I never even thought about it because, you know, we go into our drawers and our cabinets to get a snack. And yes, we should always be healthy. And Kathy brought us delicious snacks, blueberries and lemons and cucumbers to use in the infused water. But sometimes you're thinking, I just want to grab something.
Yeah.
And if you're prepared and you can grab something healthy, this is so much better than opening a bag of potato chips because, as Freddie knows, you can't just eat one.
I can't eat that.
Could you eat one? You can eat one of these.
I can. No, I can't even eat one of those.
Can you eat one potato
Say hi,
chip?
Carrie.
Yeah, no, nobody can eat one with potato chip. Who was that?
We got Carrie on the line. We'll be right there, Carrie. You couldn't eat just one?
No. No.
But how'd you like those spring rolls?
Spring rolls were good.
The spring rolls were delicious.
Not so much.
You just would eat the filling out of the spring roll, though, I think. I see you eating that more than
No, I can eat the spring roll, and I could put maybe shrimp and stuff in there as well.
Oh, yeah, you can put
It makes pretty
all kinds of
presentation.
stuff in there, yeah.
It's a nice presentation, and in this business, this is like all day, all week long. She'll tell you. So what we end up doing is we tell people when they give it to me, I pass it to the interns. You saw how I did that? Exit stage left, because I know I can't eat a lot of this stuff. But she was mindful.
But people really bring a lot of healthy foods for you because of that.
They do.
There are times that we bring food for the interns, not so much, but when people come and they cook and they share, they even brought the barbecue. That was a diabetic-friendly barbecue sauce, and he brought vegan options.
That's right. And
so people are much more conscientious that everyone is looking for an alternative. If you want it, it's out there to be found. We've had Carrie on the phone. Carrie with Living FLA. How you doing, Carrie?
Great, guys. How are you?
We're good. What's happening this week?
What are you eating there?
We're eating... We are eating spring rolls that were made with rice paper, and Freddie did not like the consistency very much. But you got to watch our first hour and you'll understand what you're eating. But Lorna has an amazing book called The Fook Book, and you can eat healthy, you can fook yourself to being skinny, right?
Yeah, fuck
yourself skinny. You have to say it carefully. It's really cook with an F, so we're being very clean here on the radio. And then I've got seaweed pieces that I'm sort of munching on along the side. Is it still Boca Festival days?
6 events for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
All right. So this week's highlighted event is Wine and All That Jazz, and that is the big event that's part of Boca Festival days. It's at the Boca Resort this Saturday from 7 to 10. They are featuring over 100 varieties of wine, and they've got fantastic spirits and beer tastings and a bunch of Boca's top restaurants. So we highly recommend that. It's got live music, dancing, and more. Then next week, we're really excited about this. This is the 10X Boca Raton kickoff social at Farmer's Table, speaking of healthy food. So they just put together a fantastic menu for us. Besides being a great business network event, meeting some of their featured speakers and sponsors, we're going to have Vietnamese chopped chicken, toasted corn and chickpea tacos, Mediterranean seafood sliders, and a few other things.
And this at Farmer's Table?
Thursday.
That's at Farmer's Table? Yep.
Yep, Farmer's Table. We still have $10 tickets available on livingfla.com. And then moving into September, we have an Italian summer social at Sardinia, and we're going to feature some Italian cocktails. So we want people to come and learn a little bit about Italian cocktails. So that's September 6th from 6 to 8. And then, of course, we've got the art walk at the gallery right there, the Heart of Delray Gallery. That is on September 7th from 6 to 9. Then we have the big craft beer bash at PGA National. Tickets are only $39 while they last, and it's a huge event. It's indoor. They attract about 900 to 1,000 people. It's a real quality event, great craft beers. So we recommend that you take advantage of that.
And everything can be found on your website?
Yeah, it's all on livingfla.com. If you click on the Best Bet tab at the top, that'll kind of narrow it down to our top events.
Best bets.
That same day, there's a free Brazilian beat concert in Meisner Park. So it's a tough choice, but they're both great events. It's a family-friendly event in Meisner Park. Music, food. Let's see.
All
and
right.
then moving on.
Let's
we
hold it
have,
on that, Carrie, because if we're more than 2 weeks out,
No, nobody's going to remember that.
yeah. But
All right. Well, you'll
Just
find the
the
rest of the events on Living FLA, and there's some discount tickets. They're going to run out soon. So if you go to Living FLA and click on Best Bet, you'll see them.
all right, thank you.
Excellent.
Check out livingfla.com. Our banner, it's coming. Mara's working on it. And we've had a new
Okay.
coffee bag come in as well.
You what?
Coffee bag.
Oh, yes.
Coffee bag.
Thank you.
Can you say it?
Coffee.
Thanks, Carrie. Carrie from livingfla.com. All the events are listed right there. Click on Best Bets and you can find it.
That's right. Get your tickets before they run out.
Coffee. I'm really excited, by the way,
About coffee?
that we're getting our new bags because we had the other bags while they were roasting it, and now we're ready to move into our printed bags.
Who's doing the printing?
The company is.
I mean, who put the design together?
They're going to do it all for us.
Really?
Do you not read your emails?
I do not. I'm afraid
I
to.
say read your emails, but it was really, really a gracious offer. He said, you don't even need to put it together. Just send us the pictures. Our graphic designer will put it all together for you. We'll get the signature and the organic blend of the Brooklyn Cafe coffee. We sent a package out last week to our listener who won when he found out what it was. Not a fidget spinner. It was a spacer for a 45 record. So Troy got his coffee over the weekend.
Posted it on our Facebook.
And we should have another contest. We have a giveaway.
What are we giving away?
I've got a CD by Jesse Campo.
And here you have it. So
So-
if you call in today, 888-565-1470, and you tell us what we had in the first hour,
What we ate?
what we ate. What was the secret ingredient? It's that white thing, that white thing.
The secret ingredient to what Lorna made. All right,
can
we've
win a
got
CD.
what CDs is that we have for Jesse Campo?
Hello.
At last. Jesse was actually doing a little Facebook event yesterday, so.
She does Jesse Sunday or something. Something Campo
Soulful Sunday is
Something
what she
like that.
did.
All right, let's get into Weight Watchers.
Freestyle, Weight
And
Watchers.
freestyles. Now, I spoke to some people from corporate, and Kathy was nice enough to come down. And I said to her, because she sent me all of these structure stuff, and I said to her, you got to watch the show because there's nothing in my life structured. It's just the way we roll here is the way it is. But we'll let you do what you need to do and how you want to do it. I just wanted to say real quick, I went with Linda to accompany her to Weight Watchers. I didn't go for anything else. I was like 15 pounds of clothes on me. I had chain. I had everything. And she said, try for 30 days. I said, try what? Weight Watchers. And here I am thinking, well, I don't want to go on a diet because at the time I was struggling to get my sugar down. And that in itself has been an adventure on this show for over a year. And I heard some of the things that you said that day. And I decided 1 day turned to 2, that turned into now 22 months. And I'm down 30.4 pounds.
Congratulations. Good job.
And the funny thing about losing the weight is that I never went in to lose weight. I didn't care if I lost weight. I didn't care. It wasn't about the weight. It was about the sugar. I came down from 269 to 120 this morning. And that to me
It's a big deal.
It's amazing.
was the amazing part of this whole journey. And it's just about taking responsibility for what you're doing. And you guys never said, Weight Watchers doesn't tell you not to eat. They tell you to eat.
It's about your health.
About your health, but eat responsibly. You know, I was Puerto Rican. I love food.
You still are?
I gotta tell you something. Me,
Puerto Rican. You're still Puerto Rican?
love.
You're still Puerto
I still
Rican.
Puerto Rican. I love to eat. You know, my sister will tell you. In New York, she used to say, "Man, I used to cook for my brother just to watch him eat it because he gets so into food."
I remember when I first met you, we'd have these lunch meetings and watching you eat, it would be running down his arms. There'd be ketchup on a ham and cheese omelet with French fries. And I'm thinking, I've got my egg whites dry with a side of tomato.
I saw that. It's
And I'm
very
watching what
uncomfortable.
you eat.
And you know what I eat now?
Egg whites dry.
fry with dry tomato.
He'd say, who eats like you eat? What are you drinking that's green? And now people bring on juicing, and if it's low sugar, if it's the vegetable juices, you will try it.
Yeah.
You've sort of changed your eating habits.
That's sort of. I changed everything. And it feels good because, you know, that room, and you weren't there, you were taking your son to school.
Yep. This
We
weekend.
had a whole bunch of people in this place. It was packed. There was no chairs.
Excellent.
And the amount of people that lost weight, you know how they say 15, 25, 10s, and you get the applause? It was one after the other, right?
Right.
I haven't seen
Amazing.
so many people losing weight in one time in one day.
Yeah.
And it was like contagious.
So it really is all about your health. And when you guys come into that room, the magic happens. And I remember the first day you came in. I see a lot of people. I lead a number of meetings a week, and Weight Watchers touches a lot of lives for their health. And the day that you came in, you were very supportive of Linda. You was sitting next to her and just comforting her through. For someone to come in the door, sometimes it's really difficult. And it was a difficult day to decide to start investing in your health. And then Freddy decided to join and came on board, and your progress on that journey has been amazing for you.
It has been, yes.
Sharing in the meeting room what you share with others. What happens in a meeting room, everybody at Weight Watchers, is that it's a conversation about people's struggles, about their successes, about their food finds. But the bottom line is you can eat anything, but sometimes you need a little bit of structure and a little bit of help. So can you share some of the things that you've learned by coming to the Weight Watchers meeting room?
Well, the first thing I got to tell you, because I wasn't there for 2 weeks. I went to Tampa, and I had to go Melbourne for business.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first time in 18 weeks, 20 weeks, I felt like I missed it. It's like family. It's like coming to work here. You know, everybody in here is family. We have people that show up in here, people that come that are new. And I missed it. I miss
The county
talking-
tax collector, they all come.
They all come. but I miss the fact that people share their stories, and they share their struggles, and they share their applause, and they push, and everybody helps everybody. You know, if we had more of that across our lives, life would be such a better place. So it's the change, and I bought into it. And then I started using the scanner, using the apps, using everything that Weight Watchers, all the tools that they give you, and it started to work. And I started saying, holy smokes, this does work. All of a sudden, my clothes are too baggy. I can't buy clothes until I get another 9 off, which is where I'm going. If you would have told me that I was going to weigh 173 pounds a year and a half ago, I would have said, you are out of your mind. I used to eat like eating was going out of style.
I remember when he went down to, you were at 202, what, about a year ago? And you said, I cannot get below 200. I will be sick.
I would be sick.
I can't do it. I'm going to end up at the hospital.
That's
I'm going to
true.
have the shakes. And you were adamant. And Bobby said to you, Dad, you got to get down to like 185. And he said, nope, I'm not going under 200. And now
Now
you
I'm
keep
at
going.
183 and going down.
So what changes have you made since coming in, though, from Weight Watchers? Because Weight Watchers is really a livable program that makes it a lifestyle. It's not about being on a diet, and we try to change that perception when people come in the door, because people think Weight Watchers is a diet. And so when you come in, and you said you heard me talking that day, what triggered you to make those changes, and just what have you done since then?
Well, I thought that you had to stick to a regimen, that there were certain foods you had to buy. Everybody tells me, oh, you buy the Weight Watchers food. No, there's nothing to buy. I mean, I love the snacks.
Mm-hmm.
I buy them just to have something.
Okay.
But when I found out that I can have rice and beans. But you know what happens when you have rice and beans in a controlled environment, meaning that you don't, you weigh it, 3 ounces as opposed to having a whole kettle of it. My sugar doesn't spike because I'm not eating it out of proportion. And then if I could do that, then maybe having broccoli and egg whites
It's a choice.
is a choice for me. It's not bad. Tastes pretty good. The stuff that you brought in here today,
It was
2
delicious.
points.
beautiful.
Thank you.
I can have 5 of those or 4 of those.
We got
That's
more?
8 points.
Counted. Yep.
I'm just saying that's 8 points. Makes a meal. All of a sudden, the improbable and the illogical became logical. And then you continue. The walking, they got me a bit so I can count steps. I mean, Linda kicks my butt in this every day. But it just continued to grow. One thing, and then I started to learn more about myself. Do you know, when you lose weight and you feel good about yourself, you start to wear the part. Your sense of humor is the best I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody wants to do business when you are feeling good about yourself. When you're not feeling good about yourself and you're in that zone and you say, tomorrow, everything around you changes. My kids' relationship changes, my friends, people that come in here, everything changes.
Got to love yourself first.
Gotta love yourself.
That's what we do every day. Let's go to a quick commercial break. More when we come back with Weight Watchers, the the Book. And we got Susan, too, with Essentials. 888-565-1470. Give us a call for Dusty Compost CD. We'll be right back.
Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today. 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Hey, Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddy?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? And it even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give them a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddie?
You visit livelovecbd.com.
livelovecbd.com. Tell them Dawn and Freddie sent you.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
You did it.
And are we back? You got
We're
sound
back.
up? And we're back.
We're back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We've got Weight Watchers with us today. We've got Lorna Day from the Book, letsbook.com. You can get this delicious cookbook. And I know there are Weight Watcher friendly recipes in here as well. It's just making cooking fun. And I remember when I used to cook back in the day, I did cook a lot with wine.
Cooked.
I cooked. Somehow I raised my children and they ate.
They went out and...
I say that all the time to my mom. I said, somehow we grew up. She said, yeah, you all grew up and you're adults. Somehow there was food in the house. But my mom put me on Weight Watchers and I was 12.
Can you do that?
Early on, they had it at different ages,
was
and now
11.
they've changed it to 13 to 17 as the age with a doctor's note, and the doctor has to give a recommended weight. And
I
their
could have been
BMI.
13.
Well,
I could have
they've
easily
made
been
changes.
13.
Kathy,
Made
stay
changes.
closer to your mic because the radio station wants
But
to hear you.
but back then it was, and it changes your lifestyle. You know, I'm sure things have totally changed since then. But I'm very cognizant, and weighing and the carbs, but now what I get to see you do on the freestyle, right? It's a new program.
The freestyle is a new program, and it doesn't require the weighing, measuring. There's over 200 plus foods that are 0 points that help people have a flexible lifestyle, so they can go out and make choices when they're at a restaurant at a friend's house, and it just makes it easier to follow the plan.
And it does, because 0 points are like fruits. There are certain things that you don't take points on. I'm going to tell you something about points. Okay? I started at, I think, 29 points. And I'm down to 24 points. So when you say taste this, you bite it, you write it. That's what you do. And if a little thing like this is 10 points,
Don't say that to Lorna.
you know what? It ain't worth having.
You can't say that to Lorna.
I gotta say it. It is not worth having, because 10 points in your hand, when you can have a meal, this is why you remember that chicken, you said, no, it's got to be all this, it's got to be all that. The problem with doing it that way is that it eats up at your points. Now, Linda and I had a breakout deal yesterday. Means we got to eat anything we wanted, no points, no guilt, no nothing.
Good.
I added it up, it was about 49 points for breakfast. Now, look what happens. You would think that I wake up this morning, I'm going to be heavy, like gain weight, even up. I was the same weight this morning that I was yesterday.
How'd you feel?
I feel fantastic. You know, I feel even better because I feel like I had waffles, I had syrup, I had eggs, we had whipped cream, we had fruit, we had, forget about it. It just was non-ending. We did it at the Hilton, no, the Marriott. And when I woke up this morning, I said, here goes the sugar, 120. The weight was even, 183.4. Nothing changed.
But I think it's because your body needs a metabolism reset sometimes. And you can have a day like that or a meal like that because it keeps your metabolism going. And then you go back again today.
And I'm going back today. I had the shake this morning, which I love those things. You know, in the beginning, I didn't like them too much, Kathy. It tasted a little chalky.
You got to figure out what you like, though. That's why there's no one thing that people have to try. So today I brought you guys in the fruit infuser bottles, and I brought them in with some other things to put into them. So if you like lemon and cucumber, or if you like blueberries, basil is my favorite. Today I'm drinking out of, and I carry this with me all the time just as a reminder to get my water in. I'm drinking the basil and the cucumber today. Just flavored water, but I brought you guys the infuser bottles.
Thank you.
Now let me ask you a
try.
question. Water is an important part of Weight Watchers, right?
But we no longer give you the guidelines. We give you the freedom and flexibility to make your choices.
If you want to drink it.
So, but sometimes people don't want to drink water.
But this
It
is
costs
24
0 points.
ounces. This is nice. It's
It'll-
not constantly like an 8-ounce glass you're refilling.
But the
Yes.
flavor stays with it for a long time during the day,
Nice.
and you can change it up so you have variety. And the key is not get bored with something, because if you're only restricted to eating one thing, then you're on a diet and you're bored. And Weight Watchers lets you have that day out like you had yesterday.
Had it out. Broke out, baby.
And lets you come back and start again the next day and feel good.
And one meal doesn't define who you are. You can have a breakout, 49 points.
You're not here from one meal
Yeah, here
to
for
come
one.
to Weight Watchers.
And you get these extra points. You know why I did it? Because I had 62 points. Because I booked points, right? If you get it in before Sunday,
The reset.
it resets. It goes back to 49. I said, So I'm back at 49.
Well, Dr. Dora's watching. She said she's joining Labor Day. She's joining
Excellent.
Weight Watchers on Labor Day. She says you look amazing,
Come with me.
fantastic. Dr. Dora, you should join Freddy.
Come
She said, when do
down.
you go? Sit with Freddy?
She comes.
Going with Freddie for Kathy's lecture. I was just telling Freddie and Kathy that this Saturday I'm going to start going at another time when Kathy's lecturing, leading, and because I want to exercise. So it's changed my life because I made a decision. I can't go as much as I want to go with Freddie. I'm doing too many things during the week, and I have to go either at the evening, and I want to exercise on Saturday. So it's changed my life in thinking. You know, I've become very healthy. Through the last 25 years, I've changed and learned every day about staying away from chemicals, drinking more water, not necessarily Weight Watchers, but I've changed my lifestyle, except I ate too much. And so I love Weight Watchers, always did. And every time I joined, since I was young also, my mother brought me at like 13. I remember recipes from when I was 13. I remember going, it gets embedded in your mind of the proper way. And even if you stop going, you still remember the things you learned during that time. And so through the years, on and off, but I owned restaurants, I'm a cook and a chef, and there was a lot of tasting and a lot of times where I was stressed and I didn't, so it was kind of an up and down. But I've got tremendously healthy through Newer, the company that I'm in with, Essentials. And so Freddy was the one who said to me, you gotta come back. And I said, you know what, I am so healthy with nutrients and exercise and staying away from chemicals and drinking water, but I have to lose weight. And I take no medications at my age because of my path. But I must lose weight, or I still might have.
Well, it's funny because she's losing an average of a pound a week.
Yeah.
Right?
On average, people lose half a pound to 2 pounds per week.
I'm loving it because I can eat, and I've changed my way again. But this time I decided that that's it. This is my lifestyle change. I've changed everything else in my life with nutrients and staying away. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. I still, there are purists, I call them, where they won't let a thing pass their mouth that has a chemical in it. It's not organic. I'm not that way. I feel body can detoxify the things that the toxins that we get. We just can't be on overload. Yeah. So my journey is to lose the weight and keep the lifestyle, but I must enjoy, and that's what Weight Watchers has let me done, to have the to be satisfied and enjoy what I'm eating, right, and limit the size and I love the camaraderie.
Yeah, no, that's the one thing I missed.
What habits have you developed since coming to Weight Watchers? Because that's what we inspire, the healthier habits. It's not about, again, being on a diet. You can go anywhere you want to go and have whatever you want to have. It's just learning to have healthier habits. So what are some habits that you've developed?
The most important thing is the mindfulness. The mindfulness, because I would think unconsciously, you know, oh, they're having pizza today. How many times, Freddie, did I bring watermelon right on, and I'd give, because I knew
I used to watch
coming
it.
on, and I'd
when
bring
the pizza came in.
Watermelon, I'd give him a fork, and I'd say, "Hey, Freddie."
and I will watch her. I says, the pizza, when I have the pizza.
Meanwhile, when there was a low carb, we could have had it that day.
No, you can't. It's still nine points. You're going to give up 9 points on the slice?
But you see, with Freddie will go, how many points? And I'll look up, and we kind of go back and forth and help each other, and that's what you have at the meetings, and that's what you have with the lifestyle. I brought my cousin. One day I went to 3 meetings. A couple of weeks I went to 2 meetings with Kathy, and then I'd go to the other meeting down on Boynton, in Boynton in Congress, and I'd go with my cousin, and I'd go with 3 meetings. And you know what? I enjoy it. I enjoy the camaraderie. I need the connection, and I need to be mindful all the time. And when I lose that mindfulness, and I kind of like, oh well, that's when I know I'm in trouble.
But that's with so many things, and we were talking about that today. Since Thursday, I have had about, more than a handful of women call me that they're having thyroid problems. They're gaining weight. They cry all the time. They have no one to talk to. They don't, their mother, their friends, they don't feel anybody will understand. And what Weight Watchers offers is a support group.
Absolutely.
And you may go in not thinking you need it or you want it, but when you see the support is there, and it's no matter where you live, you can find a Weight Watchers location. And when you start changing your foods, you start feeling better. You don't feel so good when you eat that pizza, even if it's 9 points, even if you have the points banked. If you don't feel well, you're not going to eat it. People tease me. I eat cold food. I just feel better when I eat cold food. Like Lorna, the rolls you made, sushi, cottage cheese. My body just does better with cold food. I could have a piece of pizza. Points aren't the issue, but your taste buds change because you know what your body works with. You know what your maintenance is. You know where your weight loss is. You know how your brain function works better. And it's just having the support system and doing what's right for you. What's right for you isn't what's right for you. Not right for Lorna.
But this is a
but
nice
overall,
thing. Yeah,
right? But overall, the concept.
Yeah.
And my mother, you love my mother, always says there was nothing better than Weight Watchers because it's the lifestyle. It's not a boxed meal. You can't. And I'm sure you can pull something if you're running around. But you have choices when you go out, and you learn to eat. I mean, you used to eat, I can't even tell you, the worst box meals at the studio. I would cringe when I'd look at the ingredients and the sodium content. And
It wasn't that bad.
it was
Take easy.
horrifically bad.
It wasn't that bad.
He wasn't ready to make that change at that time.
It was well
If-
before you.
Yeah, but if you had said to him there's something healthier, if he's not ready, then he's not ready. He has to. Whoever comes in the door of Weight Watchers, they really have to be ready.
Right.
Or they get a message from their physician, and the doctor says, to do something, you need to go try it. And once they come in, if they can be at ease and find the right meeting. And I encourage everybody, if you met somebody and it wasn't the right meeting, find another meeting. Because there's so many different leaders out there that connect with so many different people. Find the place where you feel that community.
How can they do that? Before we go to commercial, I want to make sure we get the information out. How do people find a Weight Watchers meeting near them?
WeightWatchers.com.
Just put in where you live?
And then you put in a zip code. Or they can dial 1-800-651-6000.
1-800-CALL-FREDDY now.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to make it really easy. Just
866-224-5422.
where am I in Boca?
I don't know where you go.
Where are you?
Delray.
Delray. We're at Military in Atlantic.
Come there. Come to Military and I'm from New York. I don't know where the hell I am. Come to Military and Atlantic. Come on down. Check it out.
You can do invite a friend right now. That's going on too. So anybody can invite a friend.
Invite a friend. I invite 100 friends. Come on down. Let's fill up the place.
So
Dr. Dora, you can bring your neighbors as well. It's not too far from Boca. Imagine bringing a party.
Bring it. You know that they have a coffee shop right next door to the place.
How many points coffee? I remember there were none.
Almond milk is 1 per glass. So all day I'm not going to suck down the whole glass.
It's funny, we go to morning meetings and everyone gets their coffee. He asks for almond milk, he asks for his Truvia, and they usually bring it for you.
They do.
Come a long way, right?
They do. Go on the corner porch. He has it there.
Give us a call, 888-565-1470, WeightWatchers.com to find a meeting in your area. And for the Fookbook, letsfook.com. Quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. In this world of social media and cacophony of sound, how do you get noticed? How do you get heard? In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clyde at 561-351-9134. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
And we're back.
You know what we need, Freddy?
We got sound? Good.
We need more.
Cowbell.
Where is Mr. Cowbell?
I don't know.
I thought he was coming back today.
I tell you, he's not coming back. Why would you take such a brilliant kid and send him back? He's not coming back. I tell you that.
We miss you, Super John, though, if you're watching. Even Lorna wants to meet you.
I know, right?
She doesn't even know you.
I got $100 on you.
Now, Lorna has had a weight loss journey, and I don't even know what your journey was, but can you see incorporating freestyle with what you've done? You've lost how much weight?
Oh, I lost like 70 pounds.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Holy
I lost
smokes.
70 pounds.
Congratulations.
I had a severe thyroid issue, which I was not aware of, so kept just gaining weight, and the biggest thing, the only thing I can probably contribute today is it is a lot of mindset. Like when you wake up every day and go, you know, like subconsciously, because we all have that subconscious talk, and I would just get up every day and be like, if I pass a mirror, I'm like, oh my God, that's not really my, ass. Can I say that on air?
You already did.
But you say these things, and then I would just change what I would say to myself. So, which is why I always say, how good looking I am and all those things. Because
yeah, but you have a great sense of humor. Isn't sense of humor part of that weight loss program as well? You got to have a little sense of humor.
My sense of humor I've had since I've been a child. I had, some sense of humor comes from many different reasons, but yeah, I think sense of humor. You have to love yourself. I think most of us forget that we're very lovable because of whatever we've went through or what somebody else has told us or, just where you are in your life. And every day you should just stop, and just say, listen, I am extremely amazing and wonderful and lovable, because if you have to say it first, then other people believe it.
That's right.
So it starts with that, but realistically, I think the best exercise you can start with is mind exercise, and just saying that every day that, I say all the time, and I swear I don't do any of the programs, but what I do is I say I can eat whatever I want without consequence, because when I say that, then I literally I don't overeat anything anymore, because it doesn't, I take that away, I take that urge away. So that's my biggest thing that I do is just work on my mind. And listen, it's like anything. If I go away, I get out of, the habit, and like I go up north with my sisters. As you met one of them, there's 3 more of them.
There's more?
There's more. Oh. I'm telling you, when the girls come down for that Kid Rock concert, we should all come in.
We should. Bring Kid Rock on the
It's
air.
going to be, it's going to be craziness.
Could be fun.
Yeah, but so we all hang out, we drink, we eat, we have fun, we laugh. It's just crazy. So we're having a great time, but the calories, you're not really paying attention. So when I get back, I'm like, oh, thank goodness, And again, I don't necessarily restrict myself from anything, because I don't think that for me, it never has worked. But I do it a different way. You guys we're kind of all doing the same thing. I just say it differently in my head.
Yeah. But it is, it's all in your mindset. When you're eating, do you feel guilty when you eat? And then that leads to the eating disorders. And there's so many things, the thyroid disease. We always say you can't pull out one element of life without something else coming to play. Whether it's his diabetes, did the weight cause the diabetes? Did it cause the metabolic syndrome? Did the thyroid cause you to gain weight? And changing the mindset. It all plays hand in hand. It's just getting through the day and feeling better and doing the best you can. But mindset goes across everything.
Mindset
matters. It
matters so much. What matters.
Every program, no matter which program you choose, if you don't have the right mindset, you will fail.
And if you don't love yourself, forget even the mindset.
But do you know that there was an accident that I ran into when I joined Weight Watchers? As a diabetic, when you have the core, when you have a gut, and they show me video as to how this happens and how that droplet is pushed out from your liver.
Your pancreas?
Or your pancreas. And you begin to gain weight, and you ever seen how guys have that midsection and it gets bigger? That was me. And I had to find a way, because I got no other weight to lose. It's really here. That's really the problem, is that gut. How much damage I was creating for myself with not getting rid of that is what woke me up. And then I noticed that your pants begin to get bigger, so naturally this is going down. So my doctors, they kept measuring. When they measure me, they don't look at my weight. They do, but they don't. They look at the circumference.
Yeah.
That's the magic number. So this program offered me the opportunity within myself to take a little responsibility I got to be a little harder on myself than I would be on anybody else because I know me. You know, it took me 56 years to get to this fantastic weight, you know? And I got to lose it. I got to bring it down. And I'm a firm believer that if I can do it, and I'm the worst at it, anybody could do it. And I'm the worst at it. I'm telling you, you can write to me all you want. I'm the worst at it. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. And it's the journey makes it fun. I mean, you look at the show. We come to work every day like this, Kathy. This is nothing new.
This is lovely.
This is another adventure, another comedy piece. But it feels better when you're getting healthy.
Because food can be fun.
It is fun. Look at this one.
Yeah, right?
You know, and people say food is love, and when your spouse enables you, or your parents enable a child, you're sad, have a cookie. Let's go get donuts. Let's go get ice cream after school. All those things. And hey, I did it with my kids too. Food is love, but that love, there's a fine line again, because it becomes detrimental. Because you have issues and then you have eating disorders, and then you grow up that way, and then your spouse continues to feed you. If only. Dan and I did this thing with Bonnie the other day. If only you weren't 300 pounds and you wouldn't have diabetes and be this. And then Bonnie says, if only my grandfather was a woman, then she'd be my grandmother. But it's those if onlys. If, we can't keep living by the ifs, right? We have to make a change. Yeah.
So Weight Watchers does give you a lot of opportunities to make those changes by coming in, and you can come in for a free meeting and invite your friends in for a free meeting and see what it's like, because sometimes that dispels the diet aspect of it. People, again, are afraid to come in. One, they're afraid of failure. They're afraid that if they join, sometimes they say, like, what if I can't do it? Well, we're there as a community to support you. And it doesn't matter how long it takes to take the weight off. You just said it took 56 years to put it on. We're there to support you each and every week, or as many times as you need to come in for a meeting, 3 times a week, whatever. You only step on the scale 1 time in the week during the week. But the idea is that you have a lot of support there.
Absolutely.
And that support is what helps you, give you tips and ideas for each and every day.
And you have a whole bunch of things. You know, they got an app that they give you when you join.
You love that app.
I live by this app. So the funny thing is now, when I go to Publix, I look around to see who's scanning, because it has a scan. And you take the scan, and it tells you automatically how much the portion points are. So this is what I see. People doing this all over Publix
It's
now.
empowering.
It is.
So when you meet somebody, the other day I met a guy that was doing this with his wife, and I took out my app, and all of a sudden we're having a conversation. Oh, don't get that, get this. Don't get that, get this. And even shopping becomes fun. A guy with a restaurant comes in here. He made me a barbecue sauce that he's selling with stevia, right?
Mm-hmm. It's in the refrigerator, yeah.
And I can never have barbecue sauce because of the high sugar content. Now, that was on the sugar side. But this other thing?
But you know what I really have to respect about you? Because a lot of people bring food here.
All the time.
And they ask you to taste, and you say no.
I can't eat it.
But everyone here respects you and your journey enough not to push, like parents push and mothers push. Come on, try it, it's just a bite. Everyone respects you enough, and you stand firmly and say, I can. If I take a bite, I have to write it. But it's the respect in your journey of what you've gone through that people don't. They stop and they listen. And that's what this platform is. We're able to educate people that you have to listen to the other person and what they need. It's not what you need, it's what they need.
Well, the bottom line is they have tools to help you through the journey. I didn't know the difference between having a shake. You take fruit and you make it a shake, and you eat the fruit as a whole grain, as a whole thing. There's 2 differences in that. As a shake, you don't get it doesn't become a 0 point anymore. The blueberries, if you squash them up, it loses its texture. It doesn't become a fiber. And all of a sudden, you're swallowing these shakes thinking, oh, I'm having fruit, it's 0. You're putting on the pounds. And there was a lady, I felt so horrible for her. I says, no more shakes. Eat the fruit. Eat it raw, let your body go to work. Big difference in life, you know? Opportunities and changes all around.
But look what you learned. You learned that.
I've learned a lot.
I have. Every week. Every week you learn something.
It's fascinating what you learn.
It is. And you sort of go in different directions. And then they make some dishes, like all of a sudden, I'm eating mahi-mahi. The hell is that? I didn't know what that was. I love it. It is an unbelievable fish when you put it with different things. And all of that is because, and I thank Weight Watchers for opening my eyes and saying, listen, you want to lose weight a healthy way.
But do you think that Weight Watchers is just about food, or do you think it's really about your habits and a healthier lifestyle?
It's about everything. But it begins, even Rome had the first brick laid. And the one thing that was hurting me was I was in a seafood diet.
Wow.
I see it, I eat it.
We called it the Freddy food plan.
A Freddy food plan, remember that? Oh my God.
We actually had Big Mac sauce in there.
I
It
am
was
so
part of the Freddy-
embarrassed.
It was a Freddy food
I
plan.
am so embarrassed. I want to apologize to everybody out there for telling you the Freddy food plan. That was almost a year that we did that. And I used to tell people, you got to eat it, eat, just eat and be merry. I ate everything. I had a bottle of ketchup. You were standing too close to me, I put ketchup on your head.
Oh my God.
Remember that? It was horrible.
Someone brought you a bottle of Big Mac sauce. It's in the other
in the
studio to
other
remind
studio.
you. They brought it in from Canada for him, part of the Freddy food plan.
It was, I see it, I ate it. But the journey is the food. When you get that under control, then all the other things fall into place.
One of the things I love about you, Freddie, and about all the members, it's very rewarding as my job, is to see you develop and change. And so one weekend, Freddie came in and said, I was going to have a steak, and I didn't do it. I really wanted it. And I'm like, why didn't you have it? And Linda's like, well, I told him how many points it was, and that stopped that. And then the next weekend you came in and you're like, I had my steak. And you sat up straight, you were so empowered, and you were really enjoying sharing that you can eat anything. It's how you decide how you're going to incorporate into your day. But you have changed over time in the weeks that I've known you guys about how you feel about yourself. And I see that confidence change when you walk into the meeting room. And it's
You've changed a lot.
It is one of the best parts of my job to see how Weight Watchers changes lives.
Well, Weight Watchers destroys fear. That's what it comes down to. Because you're afraid to fail. You're afraid to gain a pound. You're afraid to get on that scale. You know what? Don't be afraid.
It's not
But
all
do you
about the
know,
number.
and Kathy doesn't know, when you and I first started the show, he was never on camera. He sat behind the camera. It was on
Oh,
me.
yeah, you're going to
It
bring
was
that
on
up
me
now.
and the guest.
But you really stink. You know
But
that?
just think, but Kathy brought up your self-confidence.
No,
now-
I understand
Now you
that.
sit on camera with me.
Okay,
I
first
get
of
to
all.
throw things at you a whole lot easier.
First of all, there's two sides to that story. It wasn't about the weight. That's not why I wasn't on camera. It was never been about me. The programs that I've done, I've always put other people out there. Right? It wasn't about me being on camera. Because we're in this scenario now, I'm on camera. So don't take it there.
Not so much. You could sit there if you
Don't
wanted
take
to.
it there. But fear, fear will stop you from doing most of the good things in life. Whether it's a job, good marriage, kids, the whole nine. Fear is that big stumbling block in weight gain and loss. It's the fear. I think that the one thing I can attribute to Weight Watchers is I ate yesterday, I got on the scale today, and I said, holy smokes, I'm all right.
You're okay.
I'm okay. I'm not up, I'm not down, my sugar's okay. All of a sudden, today's another good day.
You know what? You love food. Everyone here loves food. Lorna,
Everybody.
your whole life has been surrounded
Yeah,
by food. You make a
absolutely.
living
Meals,
having
doing
fun
meals
with food.
also.
Susan, too, you were in catering
You're a chef.
Restaurant.
and restaurants. Food. With food, the good and the bad of the food, right? You
Yeah,
need food to survive.
It's about the journey and the total picture. And that's what Weight Watchers, I love that so much because it is about the food, but it's more about everything, all the different components that go with keeping it a lifestyle. Like that's Weight Watchers, you can have anything you want to eat. You just count it. So they're not saying don't eat carbs or don't eat fat or
They don't say don't anything.
Don't anything. Just count it and it's the proportion.
And the change is
No, we got to go, but real quick, there's a Weight Watchers cruise thing. You ever been on that?
I have not, but one of the leaders.
We need to go and check
And
it.
call Paul. WeightWatchers.com to find a location near you. Put in your zip code and the foot book.
If not, come on over to see us.
Let'sFook.com. Get your copy here. Thank you, ladies, Susan, Lorna, and Kathy. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision. highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Tune in for laughs and surprises with The Boca Show.